Moon is high, we've got some opinions. It's time for late night debates. I'm Jess.
And I'm Lindsay.
And tonight we are going to be debating our top 5 animated Disney villains. We did include Disney Pixar, specifically for me. It was me. I did it. I made the decision because I wanted to.
But it is just animated and
yes.
Very specifically Disney, Disney. No Star Wars or Marvel or anything.
No. Because technically General Grievous was animated at one point.
Yeah. So.
Yep. Here we go.
So my number 5 is Captain Hook, because Peter Pan was my favorite Disney movie growing up, but I don't think he is the, best villain. He wasn't very good.
Oh, were we choosing based on who's good at their villainy?
Not necessarily. Just whoever you put in whatever place for whatever reason. That's how we do this.
Very scientific.
Yes. So he got beat by a child multiple times very easily. He's not good at being a villain. He's just from Peter Pan, and that was my favorite growing up. I also like Hook is a codfish, fish a codfish. That's always very fun. Also the TikTok croc.
Yes.
The crocodile or alligator he's afraid of, because
little mustache will twitch.
Yeah. Shmee was fun. So yeah, that's it. That's my whole reasoning for Captain Hook. Is I felt like I had to include him on the list, but he's not.
Okay. Alright. So my number 5 is Yzma from Emperor's New Groove.
I will say she's not on my list, but I was gonna shout her out because she's so great.
Cool. She's just so funny. She has a funny sidekick, and she's trying to get things done. She's trying to pull a coup and take over a country.
Yeah.
She is living her best life. And she has feathers.
Devil's advocate.
Feathers.
If you're trying to pull a coup, maybe have more than just Kronk on your side. You really gotta infiltrate. And she wasn't
good especially good. Other than her potions, her plans could probably use some work.
Yeah. You needed more people on your side. You needed to get more, in with the court.
Yeah. I think she just thought, I have magic, and I'll just do what I want.
Fair. That did seem to be the case.
Yeah. But, her potions worked great.
They worked.
Yeah.
When
they did what they were supposed to do. Just the whole movie was so funny.
Coos poison.
Poison. Poison. Also, the fact that she made Kronk carry her in a little tent on his back all across the...
My number 4 is Jafar.
Ooh.
He is especially evil.
He's
especially evil because he's trying to marry a 14-year-old.
Oh, well, yeah, yes.
He sends people to their death to try to get a lamp for him. Really, I watched Aladdin a lot as a kid, I think, too. Because I remember, me and my brother always going, Jafar, he's our man. If he can't do it, great!
Yeah.
Just that movie's really good, and I just remember Jafar scaring me, so... That's kind of how I did my list. Did they scare me when I was a kid?
Oh, well...
That's part of it, for some of it.
No Disney villains really scared me, so I couldn't really do that.
Yeah, because you didn't get scared of anything. You still don't get scared of anything.
So? Your point being?
I think she lacks fear.
Come at me, world.
Alright.
Alright, so, what is this? 4. Dr. Facilier. I think that's how you say it, right?
Oh, from...
I haven't seen it
Princess
in a
and
while.
the Frog?
Yes.
Yes, I believe
so. I also drew his little shadow there. I liked him. I really liked his voice.
I was gonna say, I like his song is just so good.
Oh, boy, I love it. But also...
Yeah, I think I didn't take villain songs enough into consideration here.
You should've. Although, Prince Ali Reprise was pretty good.
Yeah.
I did like that. Anyway, so I liked that he had made this deal, it got out of hand, and now it was coming back to haunt him. I really liked that idea, because it almost, like a teensy bit made him sympathetic, like a little bit, and him getting dragged off to hell at the end, it was like, oh, well,
Yeah.
yee. But, yeah, in general, I just, like, I liked his story, and his song put him over the top, so... There you go. I like it.
There you go.
Like, literally, I only saw Princess and the Frog, like, once or twice,
Yeah,
but I've
seen
listened to the song so many
maybe
times.
3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is a really good song.
Yeah.
My number 3. Another one that scared me when I was a kid. Scar.
Scar, you were scared of Scar.
He killed his brother without an ounce of remorse. Like, I just feel like he was so ruthless. I feel like there's not much more I can say than that. He murdered his brother for the
book?
I haven't read the book.
Wasn't his name, like, Taka, which meant trash? And that's why he was angry.
Maybe. You kill your brother, no mercy, no remorse.
He didn't kill the child.
He didn't kill the child, but he thought that the child was killed. He thought his hyenas took care of it.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that. I forgot. Yeah, it was basically Hamlet.
Yeah, it was. I don't know what else to tell you there.
All right. I guess it's my number 3, which is Hades.
Also, real quick, I feel like a lot of our first introduction with death is, or like that
Is
a
Disney.
parent can die.
Yeah,
is like
the death
Lion
can happen.
King.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway,
But,
Hades. Yes.
Yes, Hades. Just, he's so relatable. He's just
He's
a
so
god
funny.
trying to do his job. They stuck him in the underworld. He's like, I'm trying to do my job. And this hero keeps messing up all my plans. And I'm so tired of it. Time to just rage. And his hair just... conflagration of his hair. And he's just so funny. He's like,
Yes.
cool. And I'm like, yeah, I feel you.
And his sidekicks Pain and
Panic.
Panic, yeah.
Yes, God. And also the fact that he's kind of like the Megara's best friend. There's a bug on the ground. Sorry, just letting you know.
Oh, that's just... It's like a cockroach. We'll get
Ew.
that in a second.
Yeah, so he was basically Megara's best friend, and it's crawling. It's moving.
It's really moving.
Pause while Lindsay kills whatever this thing is. It's pretty gross. I'm keeping my eyes on it to help Lindsay. Just minor technical difficulties. Ooh, look, the Sandman.
I also thought of with Scar villain songs. His song is also
his
very
song.
good. Be prepared.
Yes. Jeremy Irons' voice just in general.
Yeah.
But anywho, so yeah, I enjoyed Hades and the fact that he was like Megara's best friend and being like, you really want to get involved with another guy?
Yeah.
Girlfriend. No.
He's like,
So-
they're all the same.
Yeah, so he was like a good friend. Hades was a good friend.
Hades was a good friend that was just keeping her prisoner.
Yeah. Good friend.
Yep.
Okay. Number 2.
Number 2. Another scary one from my childhood. Shere Khan from the Jungle Book. It was trying to kill a little boy. Like, it was so scary. Like, I get he was living in the jungle, but all the other animals were just trying to protect him. And Shere Khan's like, dinner.
Well,
hear me
food
out.
chain. He's trying to teach him about the food chain.
Yeah, but there are so many other, like...
Dinners.
Yes, there are other dinners for you as a tiger. Or, like, you were used to hunting other animals. Anyway. So yeah, that scared me as a child. Especially because that's, like, when the music would, like, swell and get, like, everything would
And you'd
get
be
dark
scared.
when you'd see Shere Khan's eyes.
I'm scared of a lot of things.
Yeah. But these are also the movies that I really watched most as a child. Like, Jungle Book was my brother's favorite, so we watched it a lot.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. So, My number 2, Captain Hook.
He's high up on there.
He is, because I really like pirates.
Oh, fair,
And
yeah. I really like pirates too.
Pirates are fun.
But
They're
he wasn't
just,
a good one, like, in my opinion.
No, he's not. But that almost makes it better because
Fair.
he's like so bad at his job. It's funny.
He's like, I keep getting beat by this boy.
And he doesn't just leave.
Yeah.
Like, he could sail away.
Right.
He could
in
just
the
say
books
bye.
too, he's like, I gotta get this kid.
Yeah, which is just so hilarious to me. I'm like, dude.
Yeah,
this
he
kid
literally
doesn't even
doesn't-
have treasure.
Yeah.
Like, if you watch Hook, they're eating imaginary food.
Mhm.
These kids don't even have food.
Well, that's a thing in the book, is Peter Pan often can't differentiate. Like, he plays pretend so much that sometimes he doesn't realize that he was playing pretend. So he would pretend feed the lost boys and not realize he hadn't actually fed them, and that's why, like, some of them would die from, like, starvation and stuff. It's a
That's
dark
awful.
book.
That's awful. I should stop laughing, but here I am.
Yeah.
But yeah, also, so a little bit, I shouldn't have done this, but I did because I cheated on my own rules. But the live action Captain Hooks are always so cool.
I thought you were
Like,
going to say hot.
Well, that too.
I also
Both.
forgot.
They're
of course,
both temperatures.
Of course, Hook is on your list because you like his son in Descendants.
I do. I was
And
also
isn't-
thinking Once Upon a Time.
Yes,
Hook was
I
pretty
thought you were
cool.
thinking that too.
Mhm.
But also Hort. He's Hook's son, isn't he?
Oh, I think only in the movie.
Only in the movie, but
But yeah, like everything surrounding Captain Hook just is cool. They wear guy liner and like the
Oh, yes.
big
I forgot the guy liner.
the,
I saw this on when you revealed this. I was like, I'm so surprised, and now it's all coming together.
and also the like big red coats and
Yeah.
they all have swords and they're all swashbuckling and I'm like, that's what I like. Actually, my
Yeah.
class for my last D&D character was a swashbuckler,
Oh.
which was so much fun.
See, when in the live actions, there's definitely way more swashbuckling.
Yes. But
I went off the
animated
cartoon.
one,
I went off the
I
animated
cheated.
one. Yeah, you cheated. That's why he was lower on my list, because the animated one, he's not squashing.
But he
he's
is
not
funny.
a good pirate. Like,
He's not, but he's funny.
yeah, he is funny.
I
He's
gotta get
pathetic
this
though.
kid.
He's so
He really
pathetic.
Like, he needs me to take care of him.
You need to be the pirate queen.
I guess I'm down for that. Kira Knightley, move aside. I'm the new pirate queen.
Okay, you ready for my number one?
Am I?
You probably know who it is.
I don't think I do. I don't have anything in my mind.
Cruella DeVille. She wanted to skin puppies. What is wrong? First of all, I don't like fur coats to begin with. But
Yeah, they're
like
not-
real fur,
no.
like why? Even as a fashion designer, or whatever, are you like, yeah, this is my puppy coat? Like, what? What kind of screw has to be loose for you to be like, yeah, it's made of puppies and everyone's okay with this? Like, no, she wanted to skin puppies. She kidnapped puppies. She was just fully gonna kill them. Like, who?
Yeah.
Like, even if you don't kill the puppies somehow and you get their fur, why would you go somewhere and be like, it's my puppy coat? Like, why couldn't you have just been satisfied with minks
Yeah.
and like,
Or
and
like
every
just don't like
fox fur? It's
personally-
disgusting, but like people do
Personally,
that.
don't. Personally, just I'm
Fo-
not on board with fur.
I'm not either.
in
I'm not
general.
either. There's
Like,
faux fur. There's
yeah.
no reason for you
Like,
to have a fur
unless
coat.
it's like the apocalypse and I need something to wear
Yeah. Otherwise, there's
Yeah.
literally no reason to have a fur coat.
these days.
Yeah, but back then when it was more popular to have real fur and all that stuff, why? Because I think that takes place in like 1960s England. But why in the world would you
My
think
puppy
it's
coat.
okay? Yeah.
It's my puppy coat.
I don't understand why you couldn't have just been satisfied with that. Like, what was wrong? Like, what happened? Don't even go with the live action. Don't even tell me.
A Dalmatian drop kicked my mom off a cliff.
It was multiple Dalmatians.
Multiple Dalmatians kicked my
It was
mom
so
off a cliff.
weird. It was so weird. And it was like, she doesn't hate dogs. She had a dog. She just hates Dalmatians. What? We haven't watched it. This is what I've heard, though.
Yeah.
But, like,
no, we haven't. Because we heard about the dog
yeah, everyone knows
kicking a
about
mother.
the dog. Like, I've seen that scene. But anyway, I just don't understand how you could look at a dog and be like, I want to wear your fur. Like, I don't understand what...
Mm. You could be like Ace Ventura, and you could wear like a real animal, like a living animal.
Okay.
As like a scarf.
Right. Anyway.
So you're wearing an animal, but they're alive and they're happy. A little weirded out by you, but happy.
But that doesn't answer my question of how do you look at those puppies and think I want to wear your fur? Like, what is wrong with her?
Fashion.
No. There's something like, go away. Go all the way away.
Okay, that's fine. She should. She needs help.
She needs help. She does need help.
Okay. And for mine, my number 1 is Syndrome. And this is why I made it include some Pixar.
I don't know who that is.
The Incredibles.
That's what I thought, but I was confused.
Yes. I love Syndrome. I love his, like, well, if I don't have superpowers, I'm gonna make them for myself. And he's like, so against, I know, and he's like, heroes, they're not my heroes anymore because they're not real heroes because they were human and they were flawed, and he had put them on too much of a pedestal, and then when they turned out to be human and make mistakes, he took that personally. And
and I took that personally.
Exactly. And so he was like, fine, then I'm going to make myself into the hero that I believed it could be, but it's a warped version, and he makes himself into that by becoming a villain. And you just have to love his such a raw line when everyone's super, no one is, and it's like, yay.
Why can't everyone be super? Why can't we all
because then
be
super
special?
becomes the new normal.
But like, what is normal?
Well, that's kind of the point. Is
I've only
like,
seen the
if
second
everyone
Incredibles
can
once.
fly. Well, the first one's better, but like, for example, if everyone could fly,
Syndrome
then
the
it just
first or
becomes
second?
first.
Oh. Well, then I've confused myself. I haven't seen the first one in a long time either, so...
That's fair. I like Syndrome, and, like, it's a very weird thing for me. I'm like, I love superheroes, but then I'm like, so what about the fall of all superheroes?
Yeah.
I'm in that fun space.
I just, like, I understand what he's saying, but I don't see, like, I think everyone should at least feel special.
Yeah, everyone should feel special, but, like, first of all, it's coming from a villain, so remember that. And he's just, like, so basically, these superheroes have been propped up on a pedestal because of their powers, and told that they're so special and so infallible, blah, 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 blah. And so by him allowing everyone to have superpowers, he's taking that pedestal away from them. So, like, they are no longer special. So from his point of view...
See, I completely forgot the plot of the first one. So I was like, you were talking, but you were putting something down, but I was not picking it up.
Have you picked it up now?
Yes.
You got it in your hands?
I do.
Okay. Yeah, that's the basic idea. Like, it's... No one is above anyone else. I'm bringing you down to our level by more or less raising everyone up to where you have believed you are for so long.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, in theory, not a bad idea, but it does create a lot of chaos.
Yeah, it does. And, a little bit of a problem.
Yeah.
Also, he couldn't control his tech at the end.
And
he had a cape.
He didn't have a cape. No capes.
No capes.
No capes. Any honorable mentions that you can think of?
Maleficent.
I was just like, poor unfortunate soul.
That is good. Yeah. Maleficent is just like...
I haven't seen Sleeping Beauty enough. I think I haven't even seen the whole thing.
It's not even Sleeping Beauty. It's that Maleficent has kind of become the face of Disney villains.
She really has, because in the Phantasma or whatever show, she's the villain.
Yeah, in Descendants,
That's true.
The main character, is Maleficent's daughter.
Yeah.
When they were thinking of making a dark Disney world that I will never stop being sad that didn't get made, Maleficent's castle was going to be the centerpiece. Yeah, with all these Disney adults and dark Disney adults like me, you would make a killing.
You really would. A literal killing.
Literal.
I have seen the one Angelina Jolie Maleficent, the first one. I saw it a very long time ago.
the first one's pretty alright.
Yeah. I just remember how,
did
like, toddler
not enjoy it.
Aurora.
Yeah.
Toddler Aurora.
Kawa?
Toddler Aurora was her actual daughter, so she has to act like she's like disgusted by her actual daughter.
Well, whenever the diapers come due.
I think it might have. No, I don't know if it was that was the reason why they cast her. But I think it was that movie, someone's movie where they were a villain. They had to cast their kids because they were the only one not afraid of them. I think it might have been that movie where they like ended up casting her daughter because she was the only one like, oh, it's mom.
Mommy.
Like, yeah, like
Mommy,
you're not
why
afraid of you, you're mom.
Horns?
Yeah, I think that might have been it.
Just confused. Mommy?
Mommy? Yeah, she really is the face of Disney villains.
Yeah.
Because like when we decided to do this Disney villains episodes, I was thinking Maleficent. But then when I looked at the list, I was like, there's so many more.
Yeah.
There's so many better ones.
If I feel like I had Scar, which you already mentioned, and then Maleficent.
He just killed his brother, cold-blooded killer, just because he wanted to be king. Which is a lot of it. Like, that's monarchy, baby.
Yeah. Or, like, whenever Joan of Arc was doing her thing, it was because this one person was descended of the distantly and was like, we claim the throne of France, but then this bloodline, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, no.
Someone also pointed out that, like, in Lion King, this doesn't have much to do with Scar. It kind of does in this second one because he is the leader of his own pride. And so, well, they're lions, so why does this matter? But this is kind of how the animal kingdom doesn't really do much on familial relations. But, like, think about it. Like, Simba, why is Simba the prince? Like, I guess, like, Nala was going to be the princess anyway because he's the only male lion in that.
Yes.
He's the leader of the pride. He's all of their dads. He's Nala's dad, too.
Yes.
So,
yes.
I guess Simba was his firstborn son?
I think.
I guess. Like, because when you're a kid, you look at it like Simba's dad and mom are married and that's their kid, and you don't really think about the fact that Nala has a mom. But we don't see Nala's dad because Simba's dad is also Nala's dad.
Yeah. Well.
So someone pointed out that they married each other and had a kid, but with animals, that's not as big of a deal.
It wasn't really
because also Kovu in Lion King 2 is like her cousin, is Simba's daughter's cousin too.
Yeah.
So like, so just ruining your childhood.
Animal Kingdom.
Yeah. It doesn't matter because they're animals.
Great.
But I did see a post about this, ruining your childhood. So anyway.
So we did it. Those are our top 5s for animated Disney villains. Let us know if you think we overlooked someone, or we should have had someone higher or lower, or what have you.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of anyone we didn't name.
Yeah, honestly, I can't remember right now.
Yeah, let's think of, like, Cinderella, it's her stepmom.
Yeah.
Oh, Mother Gothel was an honorable. I almost put her on my list because she kidnapped a baby to stay so she can look young forever. Kind of messed up. Like, just gonna put this out there, that's kind of messed up.
If we were to go into the Tangled series, I mean, Varian and Cassandra were lovely villains.
Yeah, that's true.
Lovely villain songs.
Yeah, I guess.
Fantastic, really. Just great.
I'm trying to think. I guess the Huns. Right, the Huns.
Shan Yu.
Yeah, but I was the Huns.
But that was more like a big faceless army.
Yeah,
kind of
that's
thing.
what I'm saying. It's not
so it wasn't
so
like
much.
Shan Yu was the leader, but he wasn't like this big bad villain.
Yeah, it's more like it's a political thing, more like.
Yeah, it's more like this is battle. This is war.
Yeah. I'm trying to go through more Disney movies in my head. Like, who's even the villain in Tarzan?
The hunter dude, right?
Is there a hunter in Tarzan?
Yeah, there's a hunter dude.
haven't seen Tarzan in a very long time. Like, the only conflicts I remember is that, like, the gorilla dad, like, did not want him.
Oh.
That's not my son.
Boy.
That's a human. We don't like humans. Which, fair.
Yeah, really.
Also, just, like, yeah.
Okay, well, we're running out of battery. So we're going to wrap this up.
Yes.
And say goodbye. Let us know what you think. See ya.